Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So finally I'm making this video. Last week unfortunately I just got foot injury which was not that major, but still my husband, who is by profession a doctor, he suggested me not to do yoga or any workout for at least 1 week, so I could not make this video. uh, so those who watch my video regularly or my Ginne Chune lovely subscriber, they know probably I try to put at least 2 videos in a week, but of course last week I could not. So now I'm back, and today's video is for those who think that they are not that fit or flexible to start yoga. Let me tell you one thing guys, to start yoga you don't need to be fit or flexible. Yoga will eventually make you fit and flexible, of course. So without wasting further time, let's get started. In this video, I have demonstrated basic yoga routine for the beginners, and I would recommend you guys to add 3 to 6 Surya Namaskara to get better result. Trust me, you can understand, you can see the visible result within a week. We'll start with simple stretching to warm up our body a little bit. We'll do arm rotation 2 rounds. Then we'll stretch our neck a little bit. These stretches you can even do right after you get up in the morning. We'll do 1 round of side bending. We'll start by sitting on the floor. With an exhalation, bend the knees and bring the heels close to the pelvic region. Touch the sole of the feet together. Clasp the hands around the toes. Now rock the knees up and down. Hold this position as long as you can. This asana is very helpful for women as it stimulates abdominal organs, ovaries, helps relieve the symptoms of menopause, stretches the inner thigh and knees as well. You can do 2 repetitions of this. From here we will be doing Matsyendrasana asana. Bend both the knees, placing left foot near the right buttock and right foot on the outside of the left knee. Hold your right leg with your left hand. Your left elbow should be pressing your right knee towards your chest. And as you exhale, reach the right arm around your back, placing the palms on the floor, finger facing back. Twist your chest, neck and head towards the right. Hold the posture. This posture lengthen and strengthen your spine, open up the chest, increase oxygen supply to the lungs. Now repeat it on the other side. This pose stimulates the nervous, digestive and reproductive system also. Our next asana is Nadi Vibhajana. As you exhale, roll your spine towards ceiling. Inhale, pull your stomach, roll your back towards the floor. Next step, as you exhale, roll your spine towards ceiling, push your right knee and try to touch your forehead with the knee. Now with the exhalation, raise your leg and head up towards the ceiling. Do it on the opposite knee. You can do 2 to 3 repetitions of this asana. It's really very good asana for your spine, back, legs as well as your glute muscles. From here we will do Tadasana. Stand with feet slightly apart. Interlock the finger and turn the wrist outward. Inhale, raise the arm up. Straight up over the head, raise your heel off the floor and hold for few seconds. This is a balancing pose. It really helps to increase your focus. From Tadasana, spread your leg 4 feet apart, then turn left feet towards left and right feet towards front. Now spread your arms and bend your left knee until the thigh is parallel with the floor. Now hold the posture. This is called Virabhadrasana. It strengthens legs and arms, improve focus and balance. Do this on the other leg. Our next asana is Ardha Pavan Muktasana. Lie down on your back. Legs should be straight together. Bend the right leg at the knee and bring it close to the abdomen. Interlock the finger of both the hands around the bent knee. Press right thigh against the abdomen. Left leg should be straight. It massages the abdomen and improves the digestion. Repeat this with the other leg. Our next asana is Uttan Padasana. From Savasana, raise your both the legs 30 degrees from the floor. Hold for 5 breaths. Then raise to 60 degrees. Hold for 5 breaths. Then raise 90 degrees. Hold it. Catch your breath here. Slowly release, holding at the same position. 60 degrees. And then coming to 30 degrees. And release. It helps to strengthen your belly and reduce the abdominal fat. Now we'll do Setu Bandhanasana. Bend both the knees and place the feet flat on the floor, hip wide apart, arms alongside the body. Press the feet into the floor. Inhale and lift the hips up, rolling the spine of the floor. Try to hold your heel with your hands. If you cannot, then also it's not any problem. It strengthens the back, buttocks and hamstrings. From here we will do Naukasana. Lie down on your back. As you inhale, raise your legs and your upper body off the floor, hand over your thigh. It's very good posture for your core muscles. You can feel the burn on your core, right? In this position, our first asana is Ardha Salvasana. Lie on your stomach, place your palms under your thigh. As you inhale, lift your right leg, hold the posture few seconds and then slowly release and do it with the other leg. It's good for abdominal muscle. From here, we'll do Bhujangasana. Bring your hands to your side, close to your body. Slowly raise your head and chest off the floor without putting your weight on your hands. It strengthens the spine, good for neck. Dhanurasana, with the exhalation, bend your knee, hold your heel with the hands and with the inhalation, raise your thigh and chest off the floor. It's restore flexibility of back and great for menstruation problem. Now we'll do Savasana for few minutes. Lie down on your back, hands beside your body. Breathe normally, relax your body here. Now bend your left leg, slowly get up by pressing your right palm on the left side of your body. Thank you so much guys for watching this video.